In the world of true crime, some stories are stranger than fiction. The tale of José Lantiga, a millionaire who faked his own death, is one such story. A man who seemingly had it all, wealth, influence, and respect, suddenly vanished, leaving behind a trail of confusion, deceit, and shocking revelations. What began as a puzzling disappearance soon unraveled into a complex case of fraud, betrayal, and desperation. The world was left wondering, why would a man with millions choose to vanish? How far was he willing to go to escape his past? And what ultimately led to his dramatic downfall? This video dives deep into José Lantiga's life, his shocking decision to fake his own death, and the investigation that uncovered the truth. Who was José Lantigua? José Lantigua was a 45-year-old entrepreneur and real estate investor based in Miami, Florida. Known for his sharp business acumen, José built a multi-million-dollar empire from the ground up. He was admired by colleagues and seen as a role model for aspiring entrepreneurs. But beneath the surface of success, José's life was far from perfect. Friends and associates described him as secretive, often carrying the weight of undisclosed financial troubles. Despite his polished public image, José was quietly drowning in debt due to a series of failed investments and mounting legal battles. At home, José's relationships were strained. He was recently divorced, and tensions with his former spouse over finances had reached an all-time high. To many, José appeared to be a man under immense pressure, though few realized just how desperate he had become. The mysterious disappearance. On October 15, 2021, José Lantigua was reported missing after failing to return from a weekend trip. He had told friends he was heading to the Bahamas for a quick getaway, but when he didn't show up for meetings the following Monday, concern quickly grew. His car was later discovered abandoned near the coast, along with a cryptic note that suggested José had taken his own life. Authorities initially suspected a tragic drowning accident. The area where his car was found was known for strong currents, making a recovery effort nearly impossible. Family members mourned the loss, and media outlets reported the story of a wealthy businessman's sudden and heartbreaking end. But not everyone believed José was dead. The clues that raised suspicion. As the investigation progressed, subtle inconsistencies began to emerge. For starters, José's finances were in disarray, with evidence pointing to mounting debts and a crumbling business empire. Investigators also discovered that José had secretly liquidated assets in the months leading up to his disappearance, transferring large sums of money to offshore accounts. The most shocking clue came from a witness who claimed to have seen José alive in a small town in South America just weeks after he was presumed dead. While the tip seemed outlandish, authorities couldn't ignore it, especially as other strange details came to light. Uncovering the truth. In December 2021, after weeks of investigation, the truth was finally exposed. Authorities, working alongside international agencies, tracked José Lantigua to a remote village in Colombia. Living under the alias Robert Kane, José had been hiding out in a modest villa, far from the life of luxury he once knew. When police confronted him, José initially denied his identity. But with mounting evidence, including fake passports and financial records, he was forced to confess. He admitted to faking his own death as a last-ditch effort to escape crippling debt and legal trouble. José had staged the entire disappearance himself, leaving behind just enough clues to convince the world of his demise. He planned to live off his offshore accounts in anonymity, far from the public eye. But his plan unraveled faster than he could have anticipated. The arrest and trial. José Lantigua was extradited to the United States in early 2022, where he faced a long list of charges, including fraud, forgery, and identity theft. Prosecutors argued that his scheme was not only illegal, but deeply selfish, as it left creditors, business partners, and even his own family in emotional and financial turmoil. During the trial, José maintained that his actions were driven by desperation. He claimed he saw no other way out of his financial troubles and hoped to start a new life with a clean slate. However, the court was unsympathetic. In May 2022, Jose was found guilty on all charges and sentenced to 25 years in federal prison. The judge called his actions a deliberate and calculated attempt to evade accountability, emphasizing the harm caused to those who trusted him. The fallout from Jose Lantigua's scheme was felt far and wide. His former business associates faced financial ruin, and his family was left to grapple with the betrayal. Friends who once admired him were shocked to learn the depths of his deceit. Jose's story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the consequences of choosing deception over accountability. While he believed he could outrun his problems, the truth ultimately caught up with him. The case of Jose Lantigua is a reminder that appearances can be deceiving. Beneath the surface of wealth and success, Jose's life was falling apart, and his desperate decision to fake his own death only made matters worse. While his actions may seem like something out of a movie, they had real, devastating consequences for the people left behind. In the end, the truth always finds a way to surface, no matter how far someone tries to run. May this story remind us of the importance of confronting our challenges head-on and never underestimating the impact of our choices on those around us. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Untold Voices for more true stories that leave an impact.